Hola, bienvenidos. Gracias por haciendo sus compras aquí al Kmart. Me llamo Derek.
Why are you saying that? I don't even know what he's saying.
Porque yo puedo.
Let's see who's here.
Hi, I'm Tanya. We're having an early dinner.
If
I hope
you don't know us,
join us for the mukbang.
we are Derek and Tanya, Life Voyages. We
Woo!
do van life because
Life is too short to just sit at home. You know why?
nature is the best medicine.
Because nature is the best medicine.
So here we are, out at Santa Monica Pier.
Palisades Park, right next to Santa Monica Pier. The weather is phantasmic.
But we're here because Derek had issues, so we're
I
here.
don't have issues.
You know, Derek, he's always got something going on, always
The
trouble.
psychiatrist said I have no issues.
Yeah. So I guess it's kind of a mukbang.
We're mukbanging it. For mukbang's sake.
And we even have the gunner here on this patio. Bella, both of them are here on the patio with us.
Can I interest you in a crouton?
And a little crazy dog. And a little dog. Bella's making an appearance.
So, here's the long and skinny. I woke up the other morning with a beep in my belly. That is fantastic. What's your name?
Chris.
Chris? I want everybody to say hi to Chris.
He's a fantastic waiter here.
Beers are flowing, man.
Enjoy.
Fantastic.
Anyway, Derek had a medical emergency.
Yeah. Well, it's a semi-emergency. It was Tanya's fault.
It was not my fault.
You said you weren't going to hit me with the stick, and you did.
Oh my God. I hope you can hear us. It's a little loud here.
It's a little loud.
We're on a patio with music. So.
We're on a patio with what?
Music playing. Yeah.
Hi.
There's already 18 people here. Thank you for joining us.
Woo! Yeah. So, all right. All kidding aside, I've got a pump in my stomach to help control the muscle spasms. And I had it filled 6 months ago, and we do it
3 months ago.
No, 6 months.
Oh.
So I get it filled every 6 months. And the resident, right? That's the junior doctor.
Yeah.
The resident didn't make a refill appointment for me, and
But it was during COVID and all that, so everybody was kind of like waiting on appointments and stuff like that. So I'm just giving a little bit of a background.
The resident did make a refill appointment. I did not check to see if I had a refill appointment. Long story short, I woke up with a boop.
And you could hear it through his stomach, in the middle of his stomach.
Boop.
Is something ringing, a bell going off.
Yeah.
I mean, who has bells implanted in their stomach going off?
I have bells in my head going off all the time.
Yeah, but that's different. In your stomach, beep. And then you pause, beep. And I'm like, what the heck is that?
So I realized what it was, and I went, oh crap. Checked my appointments, and yeah, I didn't have one. I didn't miss one. And so called them. They called me back, said, yeah.
It's an emergency. Get in now because.
Hey, dummy, come on in tomorrow morning. Here we are.
Because of what it does, it will cause severe withdrawal symptoms if it runs out.
I'm a junkie.
It's like it will cause some major. It's not a pain medicine like that. It's a muscle relaxer, but you have to taper off of it. You can't just quit it cold turkey. So Derek had to rush down here and make it
have the pump reset, have it refilled. So Funny
Okay.
side note.
First in the house was Dream on Wheels, by the way. Dream on Wheels, first in the house. Followed by Nate with Land Cloud Adventures. We say hi to a few people real quick.
Hi.
Shane with Paralife is here. Brian with B&D Crafts. Morris. Wanda Hutchins. Robert Castleberry. Thank you all for being here. Tiny's Misadventures. Hello. Is that a new one?
There's a new one.
Welcome, welcome. We're crazy. We know it. Have fun. But we have fun. Dan is here. Cargo Dan.
Dan the man.
A to Z. Felix. Naomi Rodriguez. Bama Rush. Anthony. Thin Blue Lane. Sue.
Bill and Nancy. Hey, Sue. Hey, Felix. Jane. Becky.
Okay, I'm trying to catch up on the chat because it's hard to see here too. The light.
And there's some ridiculous static coming from some weird speakers
By the pier.
over there on the pier.
Oh my gosh, tell them what happened when the lift got stuck right now. We almost didn't make our own live
The
stream
lift
again.
got stuck and we almost didn't make our own live stream. So
There we go.
we're in downtown LA, Santa Monica. The curbs are like 8 feet high.
The lift wouldn't come out.
The lift is about 5 inches above the ground on our van. It kept hitting the curb, so we couldn't get out. The valet guy was like, "Hey, just pull down here to the driveway." So we did, but the angle of the street, it's crowned at the center and it drops off to the curb, was so ridiculous that even when we got the ramp out, it scraped.
And got stuck.
No, and that's seriously, that's the sound it made. I got out, but it wouldn't retract. Uh-oh.
We were stuck, and the door won't close, and you can't drive.
And you can't start the damn van with the lift out because it's stupid communist safety features. So,
We almost got stuck here.
valet dude was so cool.
Got
He's
his
like,
buddy.
"Do you need help?" Yeah, let me tell you. You have a psychiatrist on hand? So he brings out his boss, and I said, "All right, you guys push the van.
They were literally rocking the
Rock
van.
the van, and I'll hit the stow button at the same time."
You know, when the vans are rocking, that whole scenario, well, they were rocking the van.
Yeah.
And it wasn't in that way.
Don't stop saying that. So the valet was rocking the van with Tanya,
We were rocking the van.
and I was just outside pushing buttons.
And finally,
She
Went
took
back
off.
in.
She got in there. So yeah, funny.
hi,
Funny.
Paula. Welcome, welcome.
Paula! So yeah, in my life. It's a
You
day in
know,
my life.
That's like, yeah, our life. Rush down here for a medical appointment, then get stuck and almost miss our live stream. Yeah, that's our life, really. Our life's been crazy, like bonkers crazy, bonkers.
So, and the bad news.
There is bad news to this.
There's bad news. I got bad news.
For
I've
all
only
you.
got 12 hours to live.
No, stop.
Oh,
No,
not
that's not
that.
even funny. That's not the bad news.
Bad news is I have to have my pump replaced October 13th.
The whole thing replaced.
Yeah.
Like major surgery. Open up.
So when
abdomen.
they do the reset with this computer gizmo,
They says time to be replaced.
the battery is below the threshold and it has to be replaced. So Derek, the train wreck, aka what kind of crap can he get into next? Derek will be in surgery on October 13th, and we will be missing.
So we cannot go to
Mayberry
Mayberry, guys.
in its
We're
entirety.
so sorry. We will not be at Mayberry. Derek screwed it up for us.
Yep. So
Derek,
I was already, and the funny part is I was scheduled for
dental
oral
surgery.
surgery, And I was gonna just suck it up, do the implant surgery, and then we go to Mayberry. I have to cancel that, or I have to reschedule that.
It's a mess around
It's a
here.
mess. Apparently, I gotta replace this pump because if it quits and then withdrawals.
Another
and,
medical emergency.
Welcome to Drama 101.
Yeah, welcome to our lives.
Oh, that's where we're sitting.
So, yeah, if anybody needs a spot at Mayberry,
93's open.
93 is open. We haven't called them yet, but 93 is open. If you want to look at the map and see where 93 is, we will be having to cancel.
Yeah. Good times. That's where we sit. It's funny that the other night on Johnny's, I was like, Mayberry's up in the air because of the oral surgery.
And then this happened.
I was going to work around it.
We're going to...
Yeah.
That light is coming in right on my... Look like an angel. I look like an angel, honey.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Eat some of his steak. He's got some good steak.
What's another word for steak?
Steak.
Meat?
Steak. Cow.
Meat? Beef?
Beef. Oh, yeah, he's some odd Jew here.
Yeah, hey! She likes Derec beef.
Yeah, if you don't know what the Baclofen pump is or you came in late, it's an implant in Derek's stomach that has a catheter that goes to his spinal cord, and it delivers medicine 24 hours a day in little increments to cut down on his spasms because he's a spastic quadriplegic. His spinal cord, what are you doing? Oh, his spinal cord causes extreme spasms because it's a partial injury. It's not severed, so it's a partial injury, so it causes severe spasms, and the implant cuts down those spasms. I don't know what he's doing right now, people.
Trying to balance.
Anyway, so he has this implant in his abdomen that goes to his spinal cord and delivers medicine to cut the spasms, which gives him a quality of life so he can travel and stuff.
Is it really?
It does, major.
Is it?
It was bad.
Quality?
Yes, it was bad before, you guys. It was so bad, severe. Before we got married and all this, it was bad. Anyway, so he has to have that whole. They cut him open, put the pump back in. It's like a hockey puck, like this big. We're gonna do an episode on it. It's like a round. It's big. It's like this big.
It's a hockey puck.
It's a hockey puck in his abdomen.
And the biggest issue with it is that because it's the size of a hockey puck, and I'm so skinny that they don't have a lot. There's not a lot of room to work with.
Right.
It's a very delicate surgery.
He's lying because they put it in kids. There's kids with it.
Why? Yeah, I have the frame. I have the waistline of a child.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I literally have a 24-inch waist.
Anyway, so
on one side.
So, yeah, they're replacing it. But the last time when he first had it put in, he had complications, and they had to remove it. And he was in the hospital for a long time. How many weeks? A couple weeks. Couple weeks he was in the hospital.
A couple hours.
Liar. And then they had to move
I'm an Iron Man.
And they had to move it to another spot. They moved it to an opposite side of the abdomen.
Which, in my case, because it's so skinny, it was only about 2 inches.
Right. Quit joking. It's not a laughing matter.
It's a laughing matter. If you can't laugh at yourself, who can you laugh at? So, yeah, it's a bummer. The very first pump, for whatever reason, ended up being infected.
He got
That kind of weird. That freaks some people out.
Infection during surgery or during the hospital stay, something.
He had a pocket of pus.
Yeah. Because the catheter goes to the spinal cord, which goes to the brain.
Yeah.
You can get meningitis and die really quick. So it's like really bad when So they had to remove it and reposition the whole thing.
It was a good time. It was a good time. But, hey, whatever. Life's short. Don't dwell on the past. Don't dwell on the past. Look forward, baby. Never stop
But
moving
that gives
forward.
us a conversation on like why we have to have a home base and why we can't be full-timers. Between his medical procedures and my medical procedures and all of our supplies and pharmacy, it's like nonstop. Like, I mean, we can't even really be out a whole entire month at once because there's so much. That'd be like pushing it.
I could.
That would be like pushing it.
I could be off grid for the whole month. I'd be up
I'm just saying.
for a year.
Oh,
I could. I could live
You
on.
could, but you can't because of medical stuff.
Yeah, I could.
Oh my God, whatever. Don't downplay it, please. He makes me mad when he downplays everything. Not everything you need to downplay and make it funny. But I'm just trying to make a conversation that not every single person has to go full time. You can be disabled and go part time. You can be disabled and go. We try to go, except for this summer because of the house. We try to go more than half time. That's what we call it, more than half time. Because my medical appointments are every 6 weeks, so that's the maximum I can be out. And then with pharmacy meds and all that, getting your meds refilled, it's tough. It's not easy, and you're just supplies.
Can you read comments? With the sun on my face, I can't read comments.
Sorry, I can read them. Becky Allen says, "When?
When what?
When is the surgery?"
Oh, the 13th, October 13th.
Yeah, October 13th. Derek will be in surgery. I'll let you guys know. I'll pick a post on the community tab and let you guys know how it's how he did and everything.
Easy peasy. It's like a vacation.
Yeah.
It's like a vacay. It's like a little short vacay.
Yeah, Derek is super strong, so that's a plus. He is. So it's just a little setback, tiny setback. I was expecting it to go, the pump to go a couple years longer. And I guess they're being cautious for a good reason. I mean, if we were somewhere, say we were out boondocking somewhere and the batteries completely ran out, it's not like you can just pop in some stomach. There's no doing that. The whole thing has to be replaced.
Hey,
Yeah, I
can
need some
somebody
batteries.
shove a USB port up my rump?
So we were
I need
like,
a recharge.
exactly. So I'm like, it's better than being out somewhere. We could have been in Michigan or been somewhere. We could be in where? North Carolina, somewhere, and this happened. So it's good that we're doing it now.
Yeah, it's a bummer.
But what a bummer. We were looking forward to that meetup all year. Man, we scheduled it in like January or something. We scheduled it a long time ago, like 6 months ago at least. So we're bummed.
Can't read.
I'm trying, but the sun is hitting us. We might have to rotate the table. The sun is coming right here, so I can't. It's just, look at, we're white. We need to turn. Sorry, we're going to rotate this so you guys can see better.
Okay, what?
The screen.
Oh.
You're going to have to move over, and I'm going to have to move over.
That would put you right here where I am.
Well, then I will be off screen, okay? It's fine.
I don't know.
I can't be on the screen with the sun right there.
All right, how about Derek's gonna go solo for a couple of minutes till the sun passes. It's beating Tony right in the face. No, it's not a touch screen either. God dang it. All right, hold on.
I saw D come in, but
ID. Yeah. Archie, nurse, waistline of a child explains the missing Gummy bears. Gummy bear, dude. I got like gummy cantaloupes. Gunner sighting.
He's right behind us.
Derek, are you having tube steak? Negatron. Negatron, Big John. Negatron.
I want to show you. I can show you Gunner though. If you look down there, there's Gunner. Gunner. He's a good boy. And those that came in late, we're on a patio at Santa Monica Pier. Here in sunny, beautiful California, where it literally is
The
sunny
weather
and
is
beautiful.
fantastic right now. We're down hanging out with the beautiful people. I really feel.
We don't know how they let us in to do this live stream. Really.
I think they're slumming. They're trying to bring up their diversity standards. Let those guys in. They look like hillbillies.
Yeah, you should have seen it when the lift was totally stuck out here on Santa Monica Pier, right on the friggin' drag of all places. The main drag. We're stuck, yeah.
The dude in his Gen 3 brand new Corvette.
Literally was in front of us.
Behind us,
Oh.
waiting on us. Sorry, dude. What do you want from me? No puedo ayudar nada. Can't do nothing. The lift is stuck. The lift is stuck. Help me!
Got me in your teeth.
I got stuff in my teeth.
Yeah. See the chip that you're getting replaced next month?
Yeah.
Do you guys see the chip in his tooth? He's getting those replaced next. He was supposed to be getting those replaced instead of this surgery. He was having oral surgery. Those are getting replaced.
Yeah, it's funny. I busted them
How
out.
are you guys doing out here?
Very well,
Excellent.
man. Very well.
You take that. Yeah, I appreciate it. Got a
Still
mess.
picking on yours?
No, actually, you can go ahead, please. Thank you, man. Yeah. So
I do
That's-
have wine, though, I gotta say. Cheers. After today, I need a glass of wine.
salute. Yeah. So it's been a rough couple of months, man.
Yeah, it's been a rough, especially couple weeks. Bad.
Chip
bad.
a busted teeth. It's a bridge. I mean,
My shots weren't working. I thought, oh my gosh, my Botox.
Carbo, distemper.
No stuff. No, my treatments for my dystonia wasn't working very well. It took way longer than normal to kick in, but now it's kicked in, so I'm doing better. But it was like
Kicked
agony,
in, baby.
It was like weeks of pure heck. I'm gonna
Kicked
say
in.
heck. Hell, HE double hockey sticks. Okay.
HE double hockey stick.
Yeah, I was stuck in such pain. It was horrendous. So, but finally they kicked in, so that's better. So it was been a couple of weeks that are not good, but it's getting better. Things are looking up.
It's getting better all the time. There's nobody out tonight.
He's singing on a friggin' fancy restaurant's patio. There you go.
Hello, everybody. Don't you know the name?
She's like,
Thank you.
he's got fans on the walk. Oh my god! Right now,
That was the nicest thing ever.
that lady stopped and she what did she say?
We love you.
She said, "We love you." Some lady.
That's the nicest thing ever.
You're singing loud and crazy.
I love
on
people
the,
who are
on the street,
great personalities.
on the street, walking by.
Yay!
We need something. We need some positivity around us. Some good vibes.
Positivity. Do you know?
But we're not letting any of this stop us. We got stuff planned for after his surgery. Of course, we have a meetup in January. We don't know the date exactly yet, but we'll soon.
Yeah, we got to drop emails on that. We do.
I did. I emailed today.
Okay.
Just waiting.
Yeah. And where else are we going?
Just recording content. We've got lots of content recorded, just not out yet.
You know, it's my my editor in chief is
Been busy.
lagging. I'm at the fire and get someone new.
I'm working for free, so stop it. I'm working for free.
Oh no, you
I'm
get
working
paid.
for free.
Oh, you get paid. Look at and I.
I'm shaking
Oh,
my
not
head.
enough.
I'm over here shaking my head, like, really?
Oh, not enough. You better step it up, Mr. Man.
Yeah. She's staring at me.
That's what she said. I hear it right now. She's like, "Oh, you better love me all weekend." That's what we're dealing with.
This
Wow.
sun going down is brutal right now.
So, yeah, can you?
I'm trying. I can't even see where
I know.
Sorry, guys. We might have to move the.
They have Hey there, Anthony.
Yeah, we're not letting it keep us down. It's been I just don't even know how to explain our couple of weeks. Because we're so positive, we don't ever like sit and dwell on anything.
I'm positive it's been a crap couple months.
But that's okay.
It could be worse.
what
I could
I-
be 6 foot deep.
What I told Derek is when he's in the hospital, at least I have the van. I'll be parked in the parking lot. Home on wheels. I'll be chilling. I'll come back and see him. Come and go. I'll come and go. It'll be great.
Yeah.
I'll have Gunner out in the van with me. It'll be good.
Yeah, she'll come and go. Sorry, honey, I can't come by today. The pool guy's here fixing the pump.
Right. What does that have to do with being in the parking lot of the hospital?
We don't have a pool, lady. What are you talking about?
Yeah. It's so nice here in Santa Monica. My gosh, what is it in the 70s?
Products Natura.
What is it? And that's Joanne.
Hey, Johnny. I'm trying to read.
Joanne, Products Natura,
Joanne.
or Joanna, I think. I can't.
Joanne. Isn't that a song?
Yeah.
I love you. You're the only one for me. Who sings that? Cool in the Gang?
You're asking the wrong person. But it's like 70 something here in
Yeah, it's
Santa
really
Monica.
nice, man. It is fantastic. I'll bet it is. It's cooling
Yeah. Oh, when we
down
woke
here
up,
too. Yeah, yeah,
we
exactly.
woke up and
John.
it was cool, like chilly this morning. Like it's
It
crazy.
was rainy this morning in
Yeah,
Bakersfield.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, Archie nurse. Don't need a pool to have a pool guy. Ah,
Or a Pedro, huh?
you're going too far.
Going too far.
Yeehaw! Oh, look at we're caught up on this. It has finally cooled down enough to get a little work done today.
D.
Yeah.
In Arizona, where it's really, really hot.
Yeah, it's oof. So I am over the heat. I really am
We are
over the
very
heat.
over the heat.
I do like Bakersfield because it's spread out. It's not this urban, super dense populated.
We've got the
City.
farms, tons of farms.
Yeah, we got a lot of rural agricultural land around us, and I really dig it, man. I do. I do not mind slowing down on the highway because there's a tractor in front.
It's literally what you have
I
to do.
just I just can't do this traffic choked people everywhere lifestyle. I don't like it. I got to admit though, the weather down here is always nice. The weather in Bakersfield is not always so nice. So I mean, you take the good with the bad, I guess, you know. It we had we had the hottest July on record.
Was
A lot of triple digits. I mean, it's just even a little bit more than normal triple digits, and it's just so
draining.
that
Draining.
it
bad.
gets so hot. It's just like punishing sun, and I can't. I just can't get to it.
Oh, and the house hasn't sold yet, so we're still here every day with people coming to see the house.
Jennifer!
You know, have you guys ever, I'm sure you've sold houses before, and if you have, you know that people will want to come and see your house, and you're supposed to you try to keep it as clean as possible so people can walk through and make it look as pretty as possible. And that part's hard too. It's like a never-ending pick up every scrap, every crumb.
And it's funny, dude. I'm having second thoughts about selling the place. We got so much stuff cleared out of it, and it's like sparsely minimalistic.
It's like staged to sell.
I kind of like it now.
It's staged, but we're downsizing for a reason.
I want to get rid of a damn house payment.
Yeah, house payment. Obviously, no house payment's a plus.
So, Jennifer D.
Ashley's World, welcome.
Sue.
Sorry that we're sorry
Shane.
that we have light.
Anybody wants to buy a
sunshine
house in
in
Bakersfield,
our face.
California, let me know. I'll make you one hell of a swinging deal.
I don't know if they'll think that it's a swinging deal because it is California.
Woo!
So California is very, very expensive. So they may not find it a great deal. If you're not from California, you probably think it's not a great deal. But in California, it's a great deal.
It's a great deal anywhere. Have I got a deal for you? Have I? Ty!
Thanks for spending our crappy news day with us. Seriously.
My balance is shaky.
You guys are spending our crappy news day with us.
What a bar!
There's 21 people here. Thank you for
So
joining
Ashley's
us.
World has family that lives in California. What part of California?
Sun is in our face. We're sorry. We can't help the sun. We're getting our vitamin.
So bright.
We're getting
I
our
gotta
vitamin
wear
D.
shades.
People, we're right here getting our vitamin D.
Yeah, I got your vitamin D. Oh, look, that makes it even worse.
Sunglasses. You can't see now, can you?
No. I can see, like, when it scrolls, it's like a blurry kind of a move.
So we don't obviously have our wheel with us today since we took off on the last minute this morning. What?
We could spin a plate.
Oh, please. Do not break that plate. No. Do not trust him. Do not break that plate.
What's this? On my finger.
No.
You're not the boss of me.
Put it down.
You're not the boss of me.
Put it down. He breaks everything. Do not trust him. Don't. I'm serious.
I'm serious. I can spin a plate.
No, you can't. You don't have full control of your hands. Please put it down.
You know what? You're about as fun as a funeral lady.
I don't want to pay for a broken plate in a restaurant, please.
Yeah, they're gonna make you pay. Why are you such a...
Nobody wants you breaking a plate on live stream. Please.
Okay.
Oh, what did Hyra? No, Gunner's right behind us, William. Gunner's right here. I'm trying to see. Sorry. He's here in the patio with us. So is Bella. Gunner appearance.
Hi,
I think Bella's sleeping down here.
Hello,
Though.
buddy.
Yeah, they're with us all the
Sit
time.
down. Oh, look at that. That's the ocean right over there.
I know. Look at here's cute Bella. Say hi. Yeah, that's a baby. That's a baby girl, huh? She's like, okay, I'm on the live stream. What do I do? Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
buddy.
he's jealous. Okay, here he comes because Bella's up here. He's jealous.
Come here. Come here.
Yeah,
What
they're
are you doing
jealous.
Come here. On this top, buddy. Come here.
Yeah, so. Oh, the crappy. Okay. Some people missed the crappy news, so let's go ahead and tell them again.
Tell him.
Derek is having 2 surgeries, not 1, but 2 surgeries. And we just found out that he has to have his pump replaced that's in his abdomen. The alarm was going off, but we thought it just needed to be refilled because it has to be refilled every 6 months. And it didn't, it has to be replaced. So it's another surgery. And the surgery takes place right on our trip we were supposed to have a meetup in Mayberry. And we can't go to the meetup in Mayberry because Derek has to have surgery. So bad news. And he also has to have dental surgery, but that's being postponed because of the abdominal surgery. So there's 2 different surgeries going on.
Do you want one more beer? Or you guys?
Yes, sir. Please.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so we got rushed down here today because the alarm was going off in his abdomen. And we're not joking, it's inside of his abdomen. And you hear this, boom. Yeah. And you first look at your phones and you're like, what is that sound? Why is my phone going off? And then you realize it's not your phone because muffled, it's really like faint. And then you realize his stomach is literally ringing. That is what happened. His stomach was ringing. And his doctor said, oh no, you can't go. You have to come in today. So yesterday we knew that he had to come down here this morning, basically. And then we got the bad news when he was there getting the pump refilled that it has to be replaced. So we did not know that part yet. When I made the thumbnail and stuff, it was just that we had to rush down here to get the pump refilled. But then we got bad news that it has to be completely replaced, which is a major surgery because the pump is in his abdomen and it has a catheter that goes to his spinal cord that delivers medicine 24 hours a day. So when it malfunctions or when the batteries go dead, it becomes an emergency because it causes severe withdrawals from the medication.
It's an emergency because my little tiny waistline, it's hard to accommodate.
So yeah, so now Johnny, we will not be in Mayberry because Derek's going to surgery. I know, it's sad. We're really sad about it because we planned Mayberry for like 6 or 8 months ago, a long time ago, and now Derek's going to surgery instead of Mayberry. So
yeah,
no fun in our lives, but he's had a couple of pumps now.
This is my second, only because the first one went bad with an infection, and it literally did emergency surgery to replace it.
Yeah, so he had an emergency surgery from an
6 years
infection,
ago.
and it's lasted 6 years. We were hoping for longer.
Manufacturer says 8 years, but because of the different when you change
settings.
Yeah, the different settings that dictates how much battery is used, and your battery usage can vary from 10 to 25%. If you use 25%, then that's 2 years. 25% is 2 years off the 8-year complete lifespan, which puts me at 6 years, and that's why they're all hot and heavy to change it. So
We could have been at a meetup out of state and it could have went malfunctioned. I mean, the batteries could have died and that would have been catastrophic. So we're happy to do it with his regular doctors at the pain management clinic where he goes and with the VA here in California. Because if we were out of state, nobody would know what to do. They'd have no clue. Well, a VA somewhere would have your records, but you wouldn't know the people.
Nope, I tell them no. This is what we got to do. You're going to use 2,000 milligrams Baclofen, 2,000 cc's. 2,000 cc's of Baclofen. Inject it into this pump right here. Here's the beak. Here's your fill port.
So if you can't see us, it's because we're on a patio in Santa Monica, California. And the sun is right over the ocean right now. And we're sitting at this table that these nice people at this really nice restaurant let us have to do our live stream. It was a dog-friendly patio. They were welcoming to the dogs, so we're here. And of course, Gunner can go where he wants because he's a service dog, and Bella's in her little carrier, so everybody thinks she's a real baby. It's hilarious.
I want to go ride the Ferris wheel on the Santa Monica Pier.
How are we going to get you in the Ferris wheel? Nobody can lift you.
Bullshit. I'm 112 pounds.
Right.
Anybody can lift me. Any grown-ass man can lift me.
I know. We were going to set up, because we have the big van, and we were going to set up with a table and near the beach, because Derek can't obviously go on the beach with the wheelchair. But we were going to set up there were some benches and stuff, and we're going to set up the table and
overlook the ocean.
But we kind of ran out of time with everything that was going on today, unfortunately. If we would have had an extra hour, we would have set up something much nicer without the sun in our face.
And they have beer here.
Yeah, and then they have beer and wine here. So, and I needed some wine today.
Some unwine.
I know, William, we wish we could film this stuff for YouTube, but the doctors won't let us. They shy away from filming. Even my neurologists, they're all shy away from filming.
I did literally ask, hey, doc,
can we film this Baclofen pump refill?
Yeah, prefer that you don't. So you can't tell me no, right? We prefer that you don't.
I know, they highly discourage it.
I could have pushed it. I mean, but
why?
They're cool to me, so no worries.
So fortunate and unfortunate. Yeah, that's us. We are fortunate in unfortunate circumstances all the time. All the time. Literally all the time.
It's just been a bummer the last few months now.
Like I said, I didn't have response to my shots like I normally do when I had my Botox for my dystonia. Like, it did not kick in like it normally does, and I was really worried that I was getting no response, and you can build up tolerance. So I was freaking out that I'd built up tolerance. I was going to get no more response from it. Then it requires a surgery to implant something in your brain, and I did not want a brain implant, so I was kind of freaking out, and then 3 days later it kicked in. Thank God. Thank God. I was like freaking out. I did not want the brain implant. I was like,
I want a brain implant.
No.
I need one.
It's called DBS, Deep Brain Stimulator. Deep brain stimulation. No, I did not want the deep brain stimulator. No, thank you. No way, no how. Not happening. No. Stop. Anyway, so I was like, this is not good. But then it kicked in. It just was late. I don't know why. It was just didn't absorb right, didn't kick in right, whatever. It got way longer than normal. Whatever. It was no fun.
All right.
Oh, look at Ty says, I have a friend with dystonia. Wow, it's rare. So you have somebody, somebody with dystonia. It is no fun. I have segmental dystonia. So for me, it affects me from my eyes down to my mid back.
All right, Anthony. We'll see you later, buddy.
And it's super painful for me. Some people don't have the pain that I do, but I have a lot of pain. But it literally starts with my eyes and goes to my mid back. So it's called segmental because it's one side of the body.
No, William, I think the reason they don't want filming is because we live in a litigious society,
and
people sue for stupid stuff all the time.
And people pick apart every little thing.
Yeah.
And, you get comments, oh, he didn't do this right, or oh my God, he did that different. Oh my God, that kind of thing.
So I can't fault him for
not wanting something put out there to be critiqued to death or whatever.
Frozen waffles and sausage.
Sounds amazing to me.
Yeah, exactly.
Except for besides my Riesling right now, we've been doing super good, both of us, on the low carb. We're back on the keto. They were taking a break because it was bad news day, but we'll be back on it tomorrow morning.
It's all right. Keto beer.
Yeah, right. That beer is not keto in the least bit. And Derek's been doing amazing. He's been doing amazing. He's been losing weight. We've both been losing weight, doing great. I don't have much to lose. I have 8 friggin' pounds that I can't get off. 8 pounds, people. 8 pounds.
I've got 80.
8 pounds to be at my perfect weight. And, it's
I
slow
got
going.
80.
Yeah, right. You do not have 80. You have like 20, 25.
I'm going to drop 80 pounds.
Derek has like 20, 25 pounds to lose.
If I drop 80 pounds, I'll be down to 100 even.
Yeah, see, Kelly, the artsy nurse Kelly, she says they never want cameras in hospitals. No, they don't. They don't. And I mean, it's for multiple reasons. One of them is they don't want, if you were to sue them, they don't want you to have something that they don't have, record-wise. And then another one is, people are constantly, we're in a society that is litigious and what's it called? Cancel culture, and they want to attack everybody. So they want to say the VA is horrible and the VA does bad. And Derek's had a good experience with the VA. We have had a good experience with the VA in here. Yep. But a lot of people say the VA sucks and the VA this and the VA that. So I don't blame them there, really. And
egg salad.
I love egg salad. I could eat egg salad all day, every day. I just eat it without the bread, just the egg salad part. Hi, Tommy. She Devil Adventures.
Absolutely. If I had a new brain, I'd be the same. I'd just be smarter.
God. I don't want to have that brain. So that's a last resort. So I told my neurologist, shoot, I will resort every other thing possible. I will not be getting that DBS surgery.
Yeah.
I don't like
mimosas.
I don't like anything I just don't like anything invasive if you can help it. If you haven't tried everything else.
Doctors recorded his nose surgery.
Yeah, you're right, Dee. It's disruptive to the doctors and nurses. It is. I mean, even when I was at the hospital, because I worked in surgery, I was actually a PACU nurse, a recovery room nurse. Yeah, before I went to the schools, that was my specialty. I did pre-op and PACU, really. I wasn't I was in surgery for breaking the surgical nurses. I would break them when they needed a break and had to go to the bathroom or something. I'd break them from the recovery room when I didn't have a patient. But I wasn't actually in there during most of the surgeries. But yeah, it's disruptive, and you don't want people worrying more about cameras you want them worrying about the patient, not cameras. Yeah. And it's funny, surgeons have their own music they like to play. I mean, it's interesting. You can go in and one will be playing heavy metal and you're like, why are they playing heavy metal? And that's their preference. One will be playing Bach, like it's crazy. It's all preferential, and Whatever makes them do the best surgery. That's what I say.
I love metal.
Oh, generalized dystonia. Thank goodness I don't have generalized dystonia. That does suck. That means it can be head to toe. And that's just...
Did Derek break a plate? No, Derek didn't break a plate.
I stopped him before he broke a plate.
Oh, please.
Remember, Derek doesn't have full control on his hands, but he thinks he does. Oh, hell no. No one to touch my brain. Exactly. That's what I said. No one's touching my brain. Not happening.
William, I may end up in Montana. You never know. Hey, Marshall. Tim.
Thanks for joining us.
Christina.
Yeah, song cuts like a knife. I can see. That's hilarious,
Yes,
Johnny.
mate,
I could see surgeons actually rocking out to that. That is hilarious. Like, I would go break somebody and they'd have
Cuts like a knife.
they'd have certain music playing, and then I'd go to another room
So right.
and somebody else would need a break, and I'd go to another surgical suite, scrub in and all that.
Cuts like a
And then there would
knife.
be a whole nother music playing, or they'd be joking around talking.
It feels so right.
And it's just so funny.
Hey.
And I'm like,
na 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 na.
and then,
Cuts like a knife.
okay, then they would come into the recovery room with the patient. I'd be like, hey, doc, nice music playing, like they're in the
That's
PACU,
awesome.
they bring the patient, I'm all, that's some good music. And they're like, then they chat about, it playing or whatever. It's funny. But it's so different.
Bryan
Some
Adams.
people are just, yeah.
Bryan Adams, cuts like a knife.
Bryan Adams, he got it. Yes, Marshall, we're okay. Speaking of that, what music's playing right now? I hear something.
There is some screeching, distorted.
We can't tell
Weird
what it is.
crap
On
coming
the pier, they're like playing something.
All I know is it goes.
No, yeah, I did hear one surgeon that loved heavy metal during surgery. There was one surgeon, and I was always like, how in the world do they do that?
Oh, I'm twerking.
It's just how their brain works. Yes, Kelly, it was interesting. Like I said, I mainly was a recovery room nurse. I also did pre-op, but I did do surgery when they needed breaks. It was a small women's surgery center, so it was in the hospital, but it was gynecological surgery, so a lot of women.
Well, I haven't touched women. I've had that.
You have not had gynecological surgery.
I did too.
Do you have ovaries? Do you have a uterus?
No, I have a gynecological right here on my shoulder,
Right.
and they did surgery on it.
Right.
No, Becky, they're not gonna kick me out.
Yeah, really.
No.
I'm still here drinking wine, so they're gonna keep bringing us more.
I'm done.
Derek's done because he has to drive, but I'm not. Oh my gosh. Coming to during surgery, Johnny, I have a story on that. I came to during surgery once. Yes, I did. But thank God the topical anesthesia that they had injected and everything was still on board, so I wasn't in a ton of pain. But I woke up during surgery once. And they go, oh shit. And they gave me more medicine and put me back out. They literally said, oh shit. But I wasn't in pain, so it was okay. It was not like I was in pain in this horrible experience. I just came to, and I'm like, I guess my heart rate and everything was telling them that I was awake, and I was looking around, and the surgeon goes, oh shit. I mean, not the surgeon, the anesthesiologist goes, oh shit, and gives me more medicine.
Uh-oh.
Whoops.
Yep. I had a friend of mine in a wheelchair, Scott Mobley, who who that happened to, and the surgery that they were doing was on his hips and his rump, and they were chiseling away.
Oh God, don't even. That's making me
They were
freak out.
chiseling away prominent bone, right?
He's in a wheelchair.
Sharp bones. They were chiseling them round to stop
Bones from protruding through.
Less likely to create pressure sores.
So they were, instead of being prominent and bony, they rounded them out.
Yeah.
Chiseling.
And the doctor was hammering away, man.
And he
ting,
woke up.
ting, and Scott came too, and he's like, yeah, all he could feel was like his ass shake every once in a while. The hammer was hitting the chisel, and he was like, Doc, and everybody came to like, oh.
Well, I had surgery awake once, but it was local. Like, okay, I had my second child and I was 28. And the next day I had a tubal ligation in the hospital. Well, I still had the spinal on board.
Makes me squirm too.
Yeah, so I had the spinal on board and a catheter in my spine. And so they just hooked up to it and went ahead and did the tubal ligation. I was wide awake, talking to the doctors the entire time. Talking and joking with the doctors and having surgery. Yeah, I did that. But I couldn't feel anything. It was great. And I'm like, funny. I'm like just talking away. And they're like, oh my God, do you need something to relax? I mean, like, are you stressed out? I'm like, no. It was funny. But no, I don't like pain. I mean, if I was in pain, that'd be a different story. But I wasn't in pain, so.
That's caca.
Yeah.
That's caca.
So yeah, it does happen. But they can tell if you're in pain, though, because your heart rate's going to be shooting up really high, and you're going to be, there's, definite signs that you're in pain.
Yeah, they could tell you're in pain because you're screaming.
I know, exactly. Yep, only a woman would be like, exactly, Johnny. I was like, I told him, I'm not leaving the hospital till you tie my tubes. I have 2 kids, and that's all I want, blah, blah, blah. And I'd signed the paper months ago. And sure enough, I went to surgery, and I was wide awake. It was fine, no problem, nothing.
You don't want kids with me?
Can you imagine us as parents right now? That would have been kind of scary. Yeah.
I would have been the cool parent.
In our 40s, because when we got together, we've only been married 5 years, people. Can you imagine Derek and I as parents 5 years ago?
Yeah.
No. In our 40s, no.
Woo! I'd be the cool dad with fireworks.
No, it would have been a train wreck. Train wreck.
We would have had ATVs.
Real quick question.
Yes, sir.
Are you guys, no rush or anything, are you going to be here for a little bit?
No, we're getting ready to wrap up.
Okay. Then I'm going to set this here.
You got
Perfect.
it.
Thank you so much.
Perfect, man. Thank you. I got it. My bad.
So, you guys, only 2 more minutes and we're going to wrap this thing up because Derek has to be on. We have to be on the road, so we can have no more beer for Derek.
I can have 4 more.
Right. But Derek's been pacing himself, so we're good.
Can I get a whiskey in a to-go cup, please?
He's joking. He's been barely drinking here.
But I'm serious about the whiskey to go.
Tea. He wishes he could have whiskey to go, but he's not.
Can I get a whiskey in a to-go cup,
Look at your mom
please?
and dad are here. Your mom's here.
Hey!
Train wreck. She knows. That's a true story. Train wreck.
I be the train wreck.
Look at Kelly.
The
Kelly
train
says the pool boy could babysit. See?
No Kelly. No Kelly.
The pool
No
boy.
Kelly.
The pool boy. He's
No,
like, no.
Kelly is really getting on my bad side.
with the pool boy babysitting.
Kelly's on my bad side.
Oh my God, Johnny has a cousin that's 53 and 27 weeks pregnant. What? Oh heck no. I know. Nate says just have him put him in a whiskey pump. Yeah, that would have been better.
The bourbon
That'd be
blast.
better. Oh, the bourbon blast.
The
Hey,
bourbon blast pump.
We got to get a pharmaceutical company to do that study. Well, you know what? I'm going to tell you a
I've already
story.
done that study.
Wait, this is true story. For people with dystonia like I have, they actually do studies on alcohol and dystonia because it actually does treat dystonia. Alcohol does.
Uh-huh.
Because if you think about it, your brain gets relaxed and your muscles get relaxed. And they have really done studies on this, and they know it's a treatment. So I get to have 1 or 2 glasses of wine a day per my doctors to relax my dystonia.
I did 2 studies.
Did you put
Last week.
Did you put it in there?
Oh,
I was
no,
like, he's got it
you
right
did.
here.
Yeah, I did
Got it
2
right here.
studies last week on the effects of bourbon.
But that's not
And-
dystonia.
No, on spinal cord injury. I did it. It's my job, man.
There you go.
So,
Right. There you go.
Yeah,
Thank
but-
you so much.
oh shit,
It keeps sliding away.
I'm having a hell of a time.
Oh, she saw her dystonia lady a few days ago. Johnny, is she doing okay? Is she doing well? I hope she's doing well because this is a sucky disease to have.
Nah.
Like I said, mine was acting up bad. I didn't know why it wasn't. The treatments weren't working well. I just had to give it an extra few days. I don't know why. I have no idea. It wasn't kicking in. My neurologist always said 10 days maximum. And I was at like 13, 14 days. And I was like, when is this going to kick in? But then it kicked in. So it's, I don't know why it was late. I don't know what's going on.
You know what we're missing? You know what we're missing? You know what we're missing?
What?
Woo!
Derek screaming in my ear. That's what we're missing. We're missing Derek screaming in my ear because we're in a restaurant.
We're missing some good time.
Yeah, see, Kelly
Woo!
says she's had a few patients with MD orders for wine at dinner. Yeah, like literally, they've told me. They said, there's studies on alcohol. Like maybe you just need a glass of wine at dinner. It won't hurt, like that. And I'm like,
Can you get vodka
Really?
intravenous? I need it.
oh, Johnny, before you knew me, my head was stuck to my shoulder. You can ask Derek. It was stuck like this, and I could not move it. It was literally stuck. Don't laugh. It was true.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Baby.
Yeah, look at Artsy Nurse is missing the twerk. Oh, and we want to thank, we have a couple of people that donated to the foundation for Derek this last week.
Gracie!
Gracie Seeking Adventures and
Tracy!
Tracy Ocean Fire.
Thank you!
Yeah, thank you for the birthday donations to the foundation. We appreciate you guys so, so, so much.
Like this, look at it. Boop, 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 boop. I love you! Boop, boop.
And thank you guys for coming and supporting us during our bad news day. And
Bad
hopefully
news
we'll
day.
get in the van and go home and all be well. But yeah, it was bad. My head was literally stuck to my shoulder. It would not. This is a couple of years worth of treatments to get me as far as we are today. Yeah,
Right?
I've needed 2 years worth of treatments for me to be able to move my head straight. And now I feel like a bobblehead half the time. He's laughing because it's true. My head's like wigging out. But I can cover most of the time. Derek's paying the bill. So, love you guys. We'll see you next week. And hopefully I'll have a video done by this weekend.
No, there's no hopefully. You're going to do it.
I'm going to have a video
You're
done by
gonna
this
do it.
weekend.
I'm going to fire you.
Tina
I'm going to hire
LaPlaca.
somebody.
I enjoy watching you from time to time. Enjoy your beverage. Thank you so much. We appreciate all you guys. Derek, do a high five. And
Woo! High five.
bye, guys.